Fat, the culprit. The very thing that is to blame for heart disease and all our problems. If you want to lose fat, then naturally you need to stop eating what? Fat, right? This is the very doctrine that has been adopted and fed to us. You walk into a store and you can either buy Wheat Thins or fat-free Wheat Thins. You're trying to lose weight, so you naturally reach for the fat-free option. That must be better. What if I told you that everything you have been taught about fat is wrong? It seems so taboo, right? There's no way. Well, this whole demonizing of fat was brought up by a man named Ancel Keys from my very own Minnesota. As a country, we were desperate for answers at the time for how to prevent heart disease. He executed a study where he jumped to conclusions that fat was the basis for our problems, especially saturated fat and cholesterol. It sounded good, right? He was respected, and so it was accepted before it was truly proven. Many studies came out afterwards to challenge his theory, and they swiftly proved his conclusion was faulty. But we never heard of these studies, and many of the scientists' careers were actually ruined for opposing his fat hypothesis. So our country sank its teeth into something that was easy to get on board with and quickly started altering our food. We got in way too deep, and the concept, it makes sense when you hear it. The truth is that natural fats, yes, even saturated fats and cholesterol, are vital to our well-being on so many levels. That includes healthy animal fats that come from humanely raised animals that are pasture-raised and grass-fed. Natural vegetable oils such as avocado, coconut, flaxseed, black currant, and olive oil are all good for our bodies. And not just good, necessary. The fat you consume is the building blocks for your cellular health, hormone production, energy, blood sugar balance, satiety, and even your body's inflammation levels. But most of all, fat is the foundation of flavor. So you want food that tastes amazing? It starts with fat. Now this can be really hard for people to wrap their minds around because many doctors will still recommend a low-fat diet and want to lower your cholesterol with medication even as a precaution. Despite their best intentions, many medical doctors do not have the time to keep up on the latest research. The science shows us point blank that fat consumption is not to blame. We could go far more in depth on all of this, but that is another course on its own. So for now, what can you do? Well, be cognizant of what fats you are putting in your body. Steer clear of hydrogenated fats and processed vegetable oils like canola and cottonseed. Avoid margarine as a replacement for real butter if you can handle dairy. Start by adding in one source of good fat into your diet. Saute with avocado oil or ghee if you have a sensitivity or allergy to the milk solids and butter. These simple swaps can greatly benefit your health and well-being.